Alright, so FGO has done its updates. It's time to continue the story with Section 7, Amazonist.com. And habulous. Unfortunately, I have to take that nerd with me. The nerd assassin of Shinjuku. That only night units up there? Damn. Melt's not very good against night units. You know, Chris isn't either, so let's change her to something that is. Let's take Jolter. Alright, let's go annihilate some nerds. Delivery! I'm sorry, may I ask who it is? Apologies. I'm the CEO of Amazonist.com. I distribute all manner of goods throughout the servant universe. No. There will be no crossovers right now. Heroine X isn't here right now. I have no recollection of any deliveries scheduled for her. Well, I do suppose Mecha Ellie-chan's very existence is proof that we're no longer bound to what passes for normal or sensible in our world. At any rate, may I ask what your purpose here is? What do you mean? Did you not order this delivery? I like her in glasses. It's very good. I did, actually. Hey, we're actually pretty busy. You mind pissing off? Are you a man? Hey, I know I'm a pretty boy, but unfortunately I'm also as rugged and hedonistic as they come. Though I guess you could also call me charming, handsome, and sexual if you wanted. Did I mention I can sing and dance too? He's also terribly modest. Hey, if no one else is gonna sing my praises, I'd better do it myself. So you are a man. Then that means... Ah! Angry screams. Where'd that come from? Foe? I will not abide the presence of a man. I will reduce your market share, rate your body, to approximately 5.88%. What the hell kind of a threat is that? I feel I should point out I'm also a man. From a business standpoint, you are too much of a pain to deal with. That's a little bit off from what she says. So in the original Japanese, what she says can be translated a bit more clearly as, you are a bit confusing in that regard. So it's fine. This is a CEO's thinking or something like that. It's meant to be a play on the fact that you can swap your gender at any time. The dialogue here doesn't really get that across properly with the translation. Let's do this! Fine. This is why I just can't deal with berserkers. Even if most of my old comrades were pretty berserk themselves. Anyway, I'm just gonna punch her until she calms down. Is that okay with you, Master? Well, don't hold back on my account.
I suppose there's no avoiding this pointless battle now. Plus, I had a sneaking suspicion it might come to this. Let's get started, Gouda. Take me out for a test drive and see for yourself what a great Elizabeth I am.
It's weird that they say that she says take me for a test drive and you can't use her as a support servant. Dab, 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 dab.
迷うな、よかろう。はぜよ。どう？潰れて死ね。
I think you should read my butt, Blisteak. How's that? Big damage. Oh, I wasn't expecting to crit on the first hit. This should crit. Good old Jolter crits. Berserkers get absolutely wrecked by them. Rulers too, but they're way less common.
Uh-oh, I seem to have lost my advantage.
President!
I'm not your president. You refer to me as CEO. Now that things have settled down, could I ask you a question? Very well. As the CEO of Amazonist.com, I make it my motto to provide outstanding customer service. My apologies. I only came here to make a delivery, but I ended up getting a little overexcited.
Master, why don't we let Mash handle this? I think I'd only end up making things worse.
You think? You were here for a delivery? Yes, I came to deliver the weapons, ammo, and other miscellaneous parts you ordered. That sounds more like an arms dealer than an online store. You could say the same of any e-commerce site.
Wonder who this is. I don't know who it... Ah, at last it's here. Certainly took your time.
My apologies for the delay, but Amazonist.com prides itself in sourcing our products in-house. Most importantly, my costs are effectively zero thanks to my Amazons literally doing all the heavy lifting.
Hurrah!
I'm fairly certain that violates labor laws in nearly every country on the planet. Wait, but who else is here? Me! And me. Booyah-chan! Carmilla! What are you two doing here? Why, we took advantage of the confusion to flee before we got caught up in that missile splash damage. I dare say that our daring escape made quite a splash itself. Of course, it seems our current state of affairs was inevitable. I see, so you were both keeping watch to prevent Jet from becoming a dystopia-fied. Oh no, it was the other way around. We were both fully on board with that. Unfortunately, making and executing meticulous plans turns out not to be my strong suit. Indeed, with Carmilla's chaotic yang to my orderly yin, there was simply nothing to be done. If you ask me, then neither of you have a leg to stand on. At any rate, we will help you take Jet Pyramid Himeji Castle back from Osakabe Hime. I believe doing so would be in all of our best interests, no? What do you say?
Of course we'll accept your help.
Excellent! Personally, that princess is so full of herself, it's really ticking me off. It makes me wish for nothing more than to see her groveling for her life. Indeed, she's free to hole up in her room if she wishes, but she has no right to involve all of Jet. At the very least, she could have avoided literally piling atop my castle's current architectural woes.
Gonna ask why Booyah-chan is practically topless? That is because of her true identity. You see, her true identity is that of a Chinese empress who was famous for walking around in the nude all the time, 'cause she didn't give a fuck. Also, she slept her way to the top for the most part, in order to gain the position from humble beginnings. That is why she's depicted almost nude. It fits in with the lore. Bro, wow. Anyway, this is pretty serious.
I should point out how she has no right to speak for Jet, but I suppose there are more important things to worry about at the moment. She should at least be helpful when it comes to defeating Mark II. I suppose I'll just have to activate Grin in Barrett mode. I could have sworn I felt some considerable malice directed at me just now.
Wait, what? She walked around nude for real? Yes. Yeah. There's a reason for her being like that. It's not always just fan service. Jeez.
But no matter. We need to instill this new part before Mecha Ellie-chan can fight again. Or install, even. Come, let's get this on with.
What part was she missing before?
A heart circuit.
That should have been the first thing installed.
So that's why she nearly made Jet into a dystopia. She never had much consideration for others from the start. She only managed to avoid becoming a complete monster thanks to her directive to keep Jet safe. I do have a heart. It's simply turned to its lowest settings for empathy and compassion. Besides, you of all people are in no position to lecture me, Carmilla. I'm already perfect in every way. Is that so? Shall we throw this circuit away then? I didn't say that. A heart circuit would greatly help my chances of going berserk. Or greatly reduce my chances of going berserk. And would likely help to stabilize my erratic spirit origin values too. Most importantly, it should help me to forge a greater servant bond with my new pilot candidate. Though of course he's still only a cadet at this point.
Pilot candidate? That mean you'll let me inside of you?
You, of course. Who else could I possibly be talking about? Alright, I'm going to install this circuit. Now where does this go again? Well, let's check the manual. Didn't that get burned up? Do you know where this heart circuit goes? Here, Pilot Cadet, you install it within me.
Okay, then. Where's it go?
There's a slot in my chest. Just push it in there.
Got it.
Purged functionality restored. I feel as though I'm thinking clearly again. This new clarity has also brought a pain signal along with it.
Oh, was I too rough?
No, nothing like that. I simply feel my conscience weighing on me now. I'm afraid that this will not significantly affect my fundamental nature. But this new circuit has succeeded at restoring my incomplete spirit origin to its proper form, complete with a class change into the bargain. Hey, she's right. She just went from a berserker to an alter ego. I guess that makes her Mecha Ellie-chan 2.0. Make sure you get my name right. I am still Magus Aegis Elizabeth Channel, aka Mecha Ellie-chan for short. That is who I am. As such, I will be sure to defeat my Mark II counterpart and the one controlling her, Osakabe Hime. After which, I shall take back Jet Pyramid Himeji Castle and restore peace to my lands. We are the only ones who can stop the Guardian of Jet's rampage. I hope I can count on your support as well as a show of loyalty to indicate you understand your lower standing in our relationship.
Ah, yes. Please step on me.
So, that's one heart, circuit, and one order of miscellaneous mecha-grade weapons and ammunition. Sign here, please. Will a blood seal suffice? Absolutely. We at Amazonas.com pride ourselves on our flexibility. Now, I have a question for you. Is that giant Mecha Ellie-chan... blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yada 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 blah blah. I see. Now I want one for myself.
You do?
Yes, absolutely. She's the very embodiment of Amazonas pride and ingenuity. She's an essential resource if we are to implement our global initiative. With such a massive chassis, we could deliver anywhere in the world. No, in all of the universe. Very well. I've decided that I will come with you. Do not fear, for I am the CEO. What more need be said? I suppose that will be fine once the dust is settled. Indeed. It would be a tremendous help if you would take that oversized scrap heap off of our hands, in fact. Once the singularity is repaired, it'll go back to being an ordinary statue, so she shouldn't be able to actually do anything with it. I was hoping to keep it for myself. At any rate, it's very reassuring to have such a wonderful assistance. Now let's get going. We'll definitely repair this singularity now.
Hooray! Now we gotta do a couple of quests before we unlock the next one.